2018, take one, Mark.
Well, her diagnosis was confirmed on April 7th of 2011. We had our suspicions about a week prior.
The only thing I knew about diabetes, my dad, when I was a little girl, came home and said, "Oh God, so-and-so's daughter just got diagnosed with diabetes. She won't live till she's 21.
In his mind, he thought this was the end of his life.
And at one point, she said, "I need help." When we got to the hospital, oh my God, she's got diabetes.
And I realized this is real. And it was one of the tougher days I have had.
They admitted him immediately to the hospital. We're wondering, was it something that we did? His sister was diagnosed at age 10, so we have 2 that have diabetes.
You know, of course we knew as parents this wasn't the end of his life, but we knew it was going to be challenging.
When she was diagnosed, it was a dark, dark time. I tried to get her involved in the PADRE, and she had a very big chip on her shoulder. There was a little girl there, and she came up to my daughter, and the dad looked over at Soraya and said, "I think it's so great that you older kids are such a role model for the younger kids." And that changed everything.
Today, Matthew is doing amazing. I think I've been most amazed at the leader he has become through being involved with PADRE.
To me, diabetes at first it seemed like the worst thing in the world. It seemed like life imprisonment almost. It is forever. There's no way to stop it, no way to cure it currently. But now it's just a part of me. I've gotten used to all the finger pricking and needles and everything that has to do with diabetes.
Well, my pump, it gives me insulin. It helps me do stuff like my basal, and it gives me strength.
When I was 1 year old, I was diagnosed with diabetes, and so I'm 13 now, and it's all I've ever known. If PADRE wasn't here, I honestly have no idea where I would be. I think I would be a little lost. This is my insulin pump, and I've been off and on an insulin pump and shots for my entire life.
The hardest thing about living with diabetes is all the needles, poked almost every single day. The pump feeds insulin to me instead of using shots. I learned about the pump through PADRE's classes.
I was pretty sad too, like when they told me I was gonna have to have shots for the rest of my life. I was scared, but PADRE helps and it just makes it better.
PADRE's helped me become stronger. It's helped me get through things that I didn't think I could get through alone. It's helped me in so many ways that it's hard to put into just one sentence.
You feel like when you're with PADRE, you strive to do your best and you want other people to know that you're strong and type 1 diabetes won't stop you.
Before PADRE, I wasn't doing as good, and now that I have all these friends that know what I'm going through, it just makes it easier to take care of myself.
It's been a lifesaver in many ways. It's very comforting to know that there's an organization like PADRE that can help the parents and the family members deal with this.
Thank God for PADRE. We have a home and we have a new family.
Her diabetes will never hold her back, especially with support, especially with knowledge that she gets with PADRE.
They will teach them how to care for your child. And we took my mom and she said, "Well, who do we pay?" I was like, I don't really know. I think, it was PADRE. PADRE handles all of that for us, from everybody's donations, and it's great.